Hi everyone, it is Sammy and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, it is going to be a testing video, and today I'm going to be testing a set of brushes, and they are affordable brushes that are available on Amazon. So this is the set in question. It is by a brand called Qivange. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce this exactly, but we'll call it Qivange for today. And it is a 15-piece brush set. Now, when I purchased this, it was $14.99. It has recently dropped down to $13.99. I'm not sure if it has changed again since then, but literally a couple of days when I checked, it was $13.99. I will leave all the details to the brush set down in the description box below, just in case you want to check it out for yourself as well. And let's just crack this box open and see what we've got. So first of all, it comes with this sleeve, and then this quite high quality box. I'm not gonna lie, for the price I was not expecting this. I was expecting it to come in like a little just plastic bag or something, but it literally came in such a nice box, and it's so well presented. Like, all of them are wrapped with netting and then sealed with plastic as well. So I am very impressed with the packaging in itself. I feel like it's very hygienic, it's very nicely done. So yeah, I'm very happy with the presentation. And then it also comes with a leaflet with all of the brushes listed and what their uses are, which I thought was extremely helpful and extremely thoughtful. So yeah, I really appreciated that. And yeah, so today in this testing video, I'm just going to be using as many of the brushes as I can to do a full face of makeup, and I will only be using these brushes. I will not be using any of my other brushes or any beauty sponges or anything like that. We're just going to go with what's in this box. So let's get started, and I'm just going to go off camera quickly and unwrap all these, and then I will be back. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face. So I don't need a brush for this, so just use my hands quick. I do love the smell of this primer, it's really nice. Done, all primed. Right, just gonna roll my sleeves up. So now for foundation, they have given us two brushes for foundation. We have this flat foundation brush right here, and we also have the stippling foundation brush. I am going to go in with the stippling one because I feel like the flat one would be better for use with concealer, because I'm not using a beauty blender. Now, brushes are not usually my go-to when applying foundation. I do like to use my beauty blender, like a damp beauty blender. That is my absolute favourite, but don't have one in the set. So far, I have to say, it's not too bad. It has soaked up a hell of a lot of the foundation though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did 3 pumps of foundation on my hand, and as you can see, the majority of that has just sunk straight into my brush. Like, it's giving me fairly good coverage, but I feel like I've just wasted a lot of foundation using this brush, which is a shame. So I'm going to go in again with, I think, another 3 pumps. Right, now, what did I think of this brush? I thought it definitely sunk a lot of my product into this brush, which is disappointing. But as far as the application goes, like, it's not streaky, it's nice coverage. fairly happy with how it's applied. I'm again just disappointed that it's taken 6 pumps, which bugs me a little bit. But no, the actual application, the density, the softness of the brush, I'm very, very happy with. Yep, I'm very happy with that. Right, now moving on. Next, I'm going to go in with my brows. So first of all, I have a spoolie. And again, just because I want to look in the mirror, I'm just going to run this through my brows. What brush for brows? They have this nice little angled brush that I'm just going to use. It's not as thin as I would usually use for my brows, but it's the only sort of angled brush that we've got in the set, so I am going to work with this one. And I'm going to go in with the Avon Perfect Brow Kit in soft brown, thrown it on the floor. Yeah, so the Avon Perfect Eyebrow Kit in soft brown, as you can see, it is well loved. And we're just going to go in with this brush, pick up some product. It's getting good product on there. I'll just go in and fill in the brows. I like it. This is a very nice brow brush. Very, very pleased with this. So that is my brows done. I am just going to conceal them and clean them up a tad. This little small brush here I'm going to use as my concealer brush just to clean up my brows. Pop a bit of a MARC Nude Matte Cream Concealer in the shade Fair on the back of my hand so I can pick it up with the brush. And then we're just going to carve out my brows. I like the size of this brush. It is a nice small concealer brush. It would be really good for cutting out the crease as well in like eyeshadow looks. So I do really like the size of this. There's one brow done. Blend out the concealer because we do not have a beauty blender, which is what I usually use for this, so I'm going to have to stick with the little brush. Right, and that is nice and sorted. Right, now I am just going to fix my brows in place with a little bit of the Arbonne eyebrow gel. Now I'm going to go ahead and conceal the rest of my face using the MARC Nude Matte Cream Concealer again, and I'm going to be using the flat foundation brush from the set to blend that out. Now I am pressing rather than spreading so that it's acting more like a beauty blender than it is a brush. I like it. I'm liking how it's blending it. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. And again, I have to say, I am not mad at the application. I really like it. It's blended really nicely. It's not streaky. And for a foundation brush, I feel like this has blended out concealer exceptionally well. It has sunk in a lot of the product into the brush, but that really helped to blend it out, to be honest. And I'm not mad at it. I quite like how this is going. Next up is powder, and I'm going to go in with a big fluffy powder brush. There are two in here, but this one is slightly smaller and it's meant for bronzer. and the bigger one is for powder. And I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Lace face powder and just pop that on the back of my hand and dust it all over my face. I feel like that applied my powder really well, and I'm very happy with that brush. I really liked it. It was nice. Moving on now to contour, and they have given me a very lovely flat contouring brush, and I'm going to be going in with the Pro HD Powder Contour Kit from Makeup Revolution in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to be taking this cool tone brown over here, and I'll whack that under my cheekbones. It's another good brush. I really like this for contour. It's really good. Now going in with my bronzer, and I'm going to use the other one, like the powder brush that I just showed you, but a bit smaller, and this is the bronzer brush. And I'm going in with the Avon Glow bronzing powder in the shade Medium Riviera, which is my fave. This is my second one, and I'm like close to hitting pan. I'm almost there, almost there. I'm just going to use this to apply some colour to my cheeks, warm up my face a little bit. Ooh. Yes, loving this. This is such a good set. Like, I can't believe how cheap it was. Like less than £1 a brush. Like, it's insane. Right, moving on to a blusher. Now, they have given a very strange brush for blusher, and it is this very dense circular brush, and like, I'm not sure about it. This is the sort of thing that I'd use for foundation buffing in, so I'm not too sure how it's going to go with blusher. But I'm going to use the EX1 blusher in Natural Flush, which is my favourite brand of blushes. Like, they are incredible. And they are pigmented. So on a dense brush, I'm not too sure how this is going to go. But we're about to find out. Ooh! Do you know what? That blended beautifully. Like, I actually normally struggle to blend these blushes out because they are so pigmented. But do you know what? This dense brush is actually doing an amazing job at blending out this blusher. I love this. It. I actually love that. That's worked amazingly well. That's insane. I love that. The only problem is they do not have a highlighter brush in this set. But fear not, I'm going to be using the same brush that I used for blusher because I feel like it can blend out nicely and it's the right kind of shape. I will use one of the eyeshadow brushes to do my brow bone and inner corner, but I feel like this could definitely do my cheek blusher highlight. This could definitely do my cheek highlighting for sure, but we're about to find out. For highlight, I'm going in with the Sleek Makeup Solstice highlighting palette, and I absolutely love this pink shade down here, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and we're going to pop it. On the other cheek in the light so you can see. I'm loving it. It's doing a pretty good job of applying my highlight. buffing it out as well. I'm not mad at it. I'm pretty happy with that highlighting job. Let's dip it down the nose. This is a very, very good brush. Versatility, that's what I like to see. Now that is all done, let's crack on with the eye makeup. Now, for the eye makeup we have 4 little blending brushes that come in this set, and I'm just going to play around and see what I can create using these brushes. So I'm going in with the Soph X Ultra eyeshadow palette from the Sofa Makeup Revolution collab, my favourite palette. As you can see, it's very well loved and a bit battered at the minute, but that's because I love it. I'm going to start with this shade Pancakes and pop that all over my lid and in my crease, just to sort of set my eyes. Use as a base. Now this brush is definitely packing on the eyeshadow. It's packing it on and it's blending it out. So far, not mad at it. I'm actually very happy with it. Right, so that is the shade Pancakes down. I'm going to go in with Cup of Tea down here on the same brush. We'll use the same brush for now. I'm just going to darken the crease. I feel like it's really, really good. I really like this one. I'm going to go in now and try a different one. I'm going to take the shade Danger, and we're just going to add a bit of colour to the outer corner. I'm just going to make in the outer V. I'm back in with the previous brush and just blending out the corner, blending out any harsh lines. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now I'm going to go in with a new brush and we're just going to go in with, I think, Strawberry Sweets, which is this cute little colour up here. It's like a pinky, kind of cutesy colour, I like it. I'm just going to whack that on the centre of the lid. Again, this is a really nice eyeshadow brush again. I'm really happy with the eyeshadow brushes that are in this set. Really happy with them. I really like how this look is turning out. I'm really impressed with it. And last but not least, I'm just going to go in with the last brush, last eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take the shade Pink Champagne and just pop that on my inner corner. Wow. That has grabbed that shimmer so nicely and it's really packing it on. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I really like how that looks. Now, I'm not completely done with this look yet because I do want to add some highlight. So I'm going back to the Sleek Solstice highlighting palette and I'm going to take the pink shade again and we're going to run it on the inner corner of my eye again where I just laid down the Pink Champagne shade. For that extra like pop of colour on the inner corner. Also going to run it on the actual inner corner of my eye. Like so, and also on my brow bone. I love that. I actually love how versatile these brushes are. like they can literally fit almost any purpose that you have for them. They're brilliant, honestly. And I'm just going to take this brush again with the shade Danger on it. I'm just going to run that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the shade, the Cup of Tea blending brush, and we're just going to blend that out and smoke that out. Now I'm just going to pop on some mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. And I am back, and I have 2 brushes left in this set that I have not used yet. Now I have just found a pencil brush, which I realised that I should have used for my brow highlight and my inner corner highlight, so I apologise for that, but that is in there. And last but not least, I have a lip brush. Now I am going to be using a lip liner, so I'm just going to quickly apply that now. And that is my lip liner applied. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Coloured Sensational Matte Lipstick in the shade Nude Embrace, which is my all-time favourite nude. Now actually, I really love that. Where it's got the pointed tip, you can really get in and work that arch of your lip, and it's perfect for that. I really, really like that. So yeah, and it applied it really well. It was precise on the lip line, and it got colour and pigment on there as well. So I'm really happy with that lip brush. And that is the makeup look done. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I'm really, really impressed with the quality of these brushes. Like, for the price, it's insane. It works out at less than £1 per brush, and I was pleasantly surprised by all of these, like especially the blusher brush. I think that's the one that surprised me the most, because I was thinking it was going to be the worst, but it actually turned out that it blended beautifully, and it actually was able to apply highlight as well really nicely. The only one that, my worst one, my least favourite, was probably the foundation one, and not for its application. Like, it applied beautifully, but it did soak in a lot of my product, and I had to take 6 pumps, whereas I usually take 3, so it did take me double the foundation to get the same coverage that I usually do with a beauty blender. So that is the only downside, I would say. But I would say I managed to do my entire look just using these brushes, and I would say they are phenomenal. Like, I really, really love the quality of them. I love the way that they blended everything out so seamlessly, and I would highly recommend these brushes. I think they were great. I think the packaging of them was amazing, like the way they came, and just the colouring of them, like the pink with the gold. I just think they're extremely pretty, and they are gonna get a lot of use from me. So I am so glad that I got these, and yeah, I will leave everything in the description box below so that you can check them out yourself if you want to as well. And I hope you like this review, guys. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up so that I know you like this kind of content, and I can try and work on some more for you guys. If you're a subscriber coming back to my channel, then thank you so much for coming back. And if you haven't, then please join the party, join the Sammy Louise Beauty family, and hit that subscribe button before you leave. And until next time, guys, take care. Love you all. Bye.